All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and well, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great Sunday, man. Real quick, sorry, I was just eating. Um, just want to say, man, thank everybody for watching the channel, supporting the channel. Thank you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. It really does help the channel. We really trying to build a channel, get back in our zone. So if you can, don't mind hitting that like button and that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, I appreciate it. Hey, listen, man. There's a lot of talk about things feeling different around the Dallas Cowboys. The energy, I listened to Michael Irvin. He would talk about compete and pressure, compete and pressure. Now I like that because he said that what he saw was them competing, and it was like under pressure though. It wasn't just competing; it was under pressure. Everything in that facility is about competition now. Every time they do something, it's about competition. Everything is competition. He gave a scenario where the coach got on them because they wasn't trying as hard after a break, and he said, and he would say he was pumped up because everybody who did it, because everybody want to uphold the standard, whatever, right? The new standard. So the question is, say, Chris, this all sound good. It's June now, not May. It's June. This all sound good, baby. At what point, Chris, do you get excited? And that's my question for the people for the Cowboy fans down there, and even if you're not a Cowboy fan, at what point in the season, what do the Cowboys got to do for not the end of the season? At what point in the season do you start to go, we might have something here? Because I got criteria, right? Because I've watched it. We watched this for years. I don't care. The Cowboys will beat up on bad teams. I don't care. So the go-to date for me, ladies and gentlemen, at the point where I'm going to start taking the Dallas Cowboys serious, and I'm talking about contending. The point where I take the Dallas Cowboys serious, and they ain't got to win all these games, but on October 19th at 4:25 at home against the Washington Commanders. Why, Chris? Why is that date so important? Because I'm looking. You know what that means? Because if you get through these three games, you win these three games. Now it's more the whole schedule. They play the Eagles, the Giants, the Bears, the Packers, the Jets, the Panthers, and the Commanders in that stretch. If you beat the Eagles, you beat the Packers, you beat the Commanders, all around that, I'm gonna start. We might have something here. We might have that Eagle game is so big because the kickoff September 4th is the day you figure out is all this talk is worth it. It's all of this. They are doing this and doing that. Is it true? Because let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna come out Chris. We get it. First game, ain't nobody gonna come out just Chris look mid-season form. But that's where all that competitiveness, all that we're competitive and intense and paying attention to detail and knowing everything and doing that's where that comes in at. If Brian Schottenheimer is the preparer that we think he is, you should see the difference between a Mike McCarthy first game and a Brian Schottenheimer first game. So that first game is big, but that's not the end all because that's not the end all for me. I need to see them beat the Eagles, the Packers, and the Commanders. Why? Because the Cowboys, let's keep it a stat, a buck. What the young boys say? Types. I don't know what that be, but it's funny. Types, right? So let's keep it a buck. If they get through that initial phase, right? The Eagles, the Packers, the Commanders. I'm saying, wait, we got something here. You might want to start to get, okay, all right, we got, why? Because these are NFC champs and Super Bowl champ. NFC title team and Super Bowl team that you'll beat. Now, again, the Eagles ain't going to be who they're, I don't think none one of these teams going to be who they are. But if there's a time, if you have to take advantage of game one, because game one is the moment where the Eagles, it's the Super Bowl, it's like, wow, we back, our banner, all of that. All of that. But then they're going to look across and see the Cowboys. So, even though they're not going to be in mid-season form or nothing, But the intensity from the Eagles is going to be there because of the uniform on the other side. So if the Cowboy intensity is going to match, because you should come in more hungry. Am I right or wrong? The Dallas Cowboys should come in game one more hungry than the Philadelphia Eagles. If you want to set the tone, you said it that game. You said it. You sent a message like, we are for real now. Again, it's game one. It's not the end all be all. But you should be wanting to set a tone if you're serious about this intensity and stuff. 2, the Green Bay Packers game. Well, hell, don't you want a little revenge from how they did you last year? I mean, the year before? You should want to get some get back right there. You should want to say, hey, y'all took something from us. We wasn't ready then, but we ready now. We rolled in the number 2 seed and y'all mollywopped us and y'all some young puppets. Y'all did us. Let's get some get back and let you know who the big dogs is now. If we're talking, that's how it should be, right? That's how it should be. You should be looking at this going, yeah, Green Bay, we got that one circle. We're going to come in there and handle business. And we're going to go. I'm not saying you're going to blow these teams out. I'm not saying that. But you should want to match. That should not be a moment where you're not matching intention and execution. Got it. Cool. And then the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders, who has, let's keep it a buck. We ain't here to lie. The Washington Commanders has officially leapfrogged the Cowboys. Why? Because they went to the NFC Championship game, something we ain't done in 30 years. I don't care. We can all see. This is what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna be like, last year did. No. They did something last year you ain't done in 30 years. So now you got to catch up, and you should feel disrespected. You should feel like, I know dang well they ain't. No, it's some get back. You should want to show the league. You should want to say, hey, don't let last year fool y'all. We went through some things, but this different. This different. You should not want to hear Stephen A. Smith with what could go wrong will go wrong and all that. And I know he say that later in the season, but you should want to set a statement. You should want to have him go, okay, all right. I don't believe it yet, but it look a little different. That's what Cowboy fans, we want to see a little different. We hearing different. The energy seem to be a little different. But it's just June, baby. So you get me them 3 wins. You get me that Eagle win, that Packer win, and that Commander win, and then I'm like, okay, we might have some now. After that, you got the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Eagles again. Ain't even got down there yet. We ain't got down there. I'm talking about just some general excitement. Because if you go through this and you beat the Giants and the Bears and the Jets and the Panthers, what are we talking about? That don't say I'm ready. That don't say, hey, look, because I was ready to say, hey, man, this is a rebuild year. We're going to figure out what we got, make some steps and get in the right direction. Then Michael Parsons came out and said 12 wins minimum. Oh, I said, okay, 12 win minimum. Let me raise the bar because you did. Don't ask me to lower the bar when you raised it. So now the bar is, if you're telling me a team out of 17 games is going to win 12, that means there are going to be some contending teams. And if that's the case, then they should be a contending team, contending for a Super Bowl. Hell, I'll take an NFC Championship game. I think that's, for me, my ultimate goal is Super Bowl. Can we get an NFC Championship game? We had one of them in 30 years. I take that. I take that. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Do you agree? Where I think at what point in the season can the Cowboys show the world that they're ready? This is different. This is a new, that they had the talent. Because everybody said they had the talent. So they had the talent, but now they got the intensity. Now they got the coach. Now they got the what's the word I'm looking for? The husper. I don't even think that's the word I'm looking for, but we'll ride with it. They got that edge. There it is. They got that edge. They got that fire. They got that determination. So you can show us early. We can get right to it, baby. We ain't got to play around. Week 1, we're going to get right to it. Week 1, we're going to get right to it. And I'm ready. Oh, boy. Football season is coming back. I feel like I see it. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you got to be great.